All right. So let's do this in stereo. Me and Savage in 3, 2, 1. Pills, and off we go.
Look at that bottom board. That level is so flat. You love to see that. Oh, but Ook already with a misdrop at the top of his board. But this red-yellow going to be perfect for him. Already gets that cleared up. Followed up by another combos. Throwing some pressure to Dave early.
Oh, and Moto playing with fire on the top of his board. When you have that, just quick tuck or quick flip on columns 4 and 5 and it does not go your way, well, then the whole game doesn't go your way. That's it. But managing to keep things going here. Catpants struggling here, trying to find a rhythm here, getting a good clear up top here. Double blue I would love to see, but it's still a good horizontal clear to keep that board elevation low.
Yeah, Ook just had a really nice sweet tee in his board to bring the level down. It was really kind of dangerous there on the left side. And now he's opened up some more danger here on the right side. Oh, and Dave sent over some garbage. Dave has just been throwing garbage like a madman over to Ook.
Oh, that column 5's dangerous. And Ook playing with fire, and that is going to be it. So, Ook.
And meanwhile,
so we're going to give the crown to Dave Smith.
And meanwhile, back on our top match, Moto just had a really huge combo to throw some garbage over to Catpants, trying to get that blue-red over. He does manage to do it and get that column dropped down. Catpants with a little bit of an umbrella thing over in her columns 1 and 2, JB.
Yeah, and Catpants is trying to hang in there here, but Moto playing a very, very clean board. Taking a look at our game 2, Ook has himself a good rhythm here going. He's going to get himself some yellow garbage sent down. Very clean board from Dave here, but they are deadlocked in the virus count.
Yeah, and Ook with a nice combo there. He's trying to send some more garbage over to the DrMC rather. Too many Daves here in this community. No, there can never be enough Daves, let's be honest. But looking back at our top match, Catpants in a little bit of trouble trying to get her column 6 knocked down. Moto sending over some more garbage. Had an opportunity for an all-blue L. Yeah, didn't go for it. Elects to get the blue-yellow bracket clear.
Yeah, I think the blue L, that's kind of dealer's choice there. You still have access to a horizontal clear, but I think Moto here just trying to go for color balance as it's going here, and it looks like we have a result for game 2. I didn't quite see what happened there. It looks like it is a crown for Dave Smith says, so we'll get that adjusted for you. All right, 2-0 here. Dave Smith trying to put Ook away, and Catpants is just surviving here and surviving well.
Yeah, that's one of the things that she's gotten really good at is working at the top of her board and working on those survival skills. It's been really nice to see that from her, though meanwhile Moto down to 21 viruses. Just a 4 virus difference, but look at that board health. Moto with the clear advantage here, board health-wise, JB.
Yeah, he's just playing a really, really solid board here, and really I like that column too. He can catch garbage, and if he wants to with a double red, just clear out that set of red viruses. But he can also set himself up for some nice combos as well, and maybe he has one that's set up there. Looking for the horizontal here, and he's going to get this. This is a big set of clears, but he is going to get himself 2 more pieces of garbage here. Is Catpants in a bad way, but still hanging in there.
Yeah, meanwhile, at the bottom of your screens, both Dave and Ook throwing triple clears at each other. Ook trying to bring these columns down and get some work. He does manage to do it. It's a little bit scary there. But a misflip there. That's going to be really costly for him if he's not able to get this blue in column 2 down. Let's see if he goes for it here. He elects to go to the right. Dave continuing to send some garbage. And that's going to be it for Ook.
Dave Smith says we'll advance here. So let's just get focused here on our top match, as it looks like it was a first win there for Moto. So, and we'll get those cameras adjusted. Adjust Catpants camera.
Right, and meanwhile we have both players trying to make some combos here, both throwing double clears at each other. Moto gets a nice horizontal clear, doesn't result in a combo though. Catpants trying to make some setups to get her combo game going. But Moto throws over a triple, but it's going to give Catpants an opportunity if she gets a red-yellow here to bring this down. She had the red-yellow, elected to go ahead and drop the garbage instead. We'll see if she goes for the vertical or the horizontal here. She goes for the horizontal.
Yeah, great horizontal there by catpants, and looks like she's on the offensive here, maybe trying to hang up Moto. Moto really needs to be careful about what he wants to do on that right side, but catpants here just trying to just play a good, solid, clean board here.
Moto's going to get this horse, though, that fat log there. Love to see that. I think he was trying to go for a horizontal with the yellows and drop down the blues, but he didn't manage to get a fat log out of it. Oh, and he didn't quite get that over. Moto
was playing with fire there, Flindo. He misplays that. That could have been a 1-1 game here as catpants continuing to make the fight here. And, you know, Moto has setups here, but really just can't really get one combo going here. As catpants with a really good combo and a triple for Moto, but that seemed to be a little bit more helpful than harmful on catpants' side.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty good for her. Any blue now is going to be able to, going to allow her to drop this columns, this 5 and 6 down, and she gets the red actually to sandwich in there and make the clear. Great play by catpants, followed by another combo. But Moto's going to respond with a drop triple.
I love those drop triples where you just rain it down on the 2 columns below. They're just so fun to watch. And this one has been fun to watch so far here as catpants continuing to pour it on here. Catpants holding on to an 11 virus lead, playing a really, really clean board here as these players continue to fight on here. And a good combo opportunity for catpants. All she's got to do is get something drilled down, and there it is, another combo for catpants.
Yeah, and speaking of combos, Moto just had a drop L, on the left of his board. You'd love to see that. Now Moto's really needing to get some blue help here to get through into the center of this board. Looking for it. Not really holding down on that down button very much. Just kind of letting the gravity do its job. Which, if it's a speed you're not really used to, I don't say I hate the strat.
Yeah, I mean, this is required high. Some of these players are a lot more used to medium speed, and that can throw them off. So, you know, I don't know Moto regularly plays on high. I know catpants tends to play a medium speed. So, but really just holding her own here, and I like this combo. And if she can get some pills here, she can really start addressing that right side and taking an even bigger virus lead.
Yeah, that yellow piece of garbage, not the best for her, but she's already able to clear it out pretty quickly. A red-blue right here would be really great for her to send some more garbage over to motomas. Moto gets the red-blue that catpants was looking for, send some garbage over her way. Both players just going back and forth. This is still the second crown, folks.
Yeah, you love seeing these, long games. You know, we had a marathon match in the red bracket that you've got to watch because I cannot put it into words, although I certainly tried. Again, these are good players. I mean, this is, as far as the first round goes, the most balanced match. And it's definitely on display here as catpants trying to fight it back to a 1-1 match.
Yeah, and that piece of blue garbage in her column 8, perfect. She had the double yellow, was able to send some garbage over to motomas. It's now 8 viruses to 17 viruses in favor of catpants. Neither board is super clean, but they both have some really nice combo opportunities. Catpants sends a combo over there. Motomas sends a combo over, blocks off one combo opportunity that catpants had, but she can still do it. Here on the right side, and she gets it right there. Now 3 to 16, looking pretty good for catpants. This last red does it.
And we got ourselves a tie game here. 1-1 here. And it was just really solid play all around by catpants. And it looks like we're ready for game 3.
And here we go. I love the starting board with this pill, JB. Absolutely beautiful.
It was good, and then that red-yellow showed up and kind of gummed the works. But, and a tough piece of garbage there for catpants. And Flindo, you've got to be careful about what you're stacking high up. You really want to focus on just lowering your overall board and then trying to play vertical.
Yeah, especially when you're in those columns 5 and 6, or excuse me, 4 and 5 in the center of your board. If you're stacking up real high, you're just asking for your opponent to top you out fast. It's absolutely not what you want here at this level in this bracket. You do not want to top out early and give your opponent the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely here. And really, really good start here is catpants just playing some little chippy game here, just little bit of piecemeal combos here while also just trying to run the board down here. That's a really good strategy, you know, especially early on. When you get later in the game, you really want to keep an eye on your opponent's board here. If they got that 4 to 5 open up, or, you know, any sort of low elevation, you really want to play those combos and slow your opponent down. Sounds like it is getting wild over on DrMC1.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, a nice cross clear from Catpants, but a nice clear over there from Motomas as well. Waiting for that quad that Catpants just sent over to drop down. Moto getting red rushed here, waiting for that red-yellow to signify that it's over. There it is on the next pill. That column 6 looking a bit precarious for Motomas. He might be looking to clear that yellow out horizontally and drop this down, and that's exactly what he's going to be able to do with a little bit of help from that garbage.
Yeah, and Catpants trying to maintain some sort of color balance here. As far as virus access goes, yellow is pretty much non-existent. So really just trying to come up with combos here. And it's just really, really good play here by Motomas, just firing down yellow garbage that Catpants really can't do anything with.
Yeah, she's got a nice triple set up here. So if she goes for a here, she does. Boom. Nice triple for Catpants.
A nice triple. I don't know if I agree with dropping that blue garbage down here. I really want to open up access here, and doubles are a great way to open up access to your board. You get 2 rows of access here, but right now the virus count is advantage Catpants, and Catpants does get that combo on that left side.
Yeah, and some amazing action again going over on DrMC1. Make sure you have both streams up if you are capable. Some great action going on today. But meanwhile, getting back to this match, Moto with a really nice horizontal, sending a double over to Catpants, but Catpants sends a triple back over to Motomas. Both of these players just going back and forth with the blows. This is really amazing to see.
Oh, and Catpants, I think, made a critical error, had a double blue. I think she was trying to tuck it over for the cross, and it locked in a little early on her, but she's making the most of that situation here, still holding on to a 7 virus lead. Also, a big shout out to Tetris with the rate of 15. Thank you for joining the DrMC World Championship here at TORG Gaming Expo in Columbus, Ohio. You are watching our green bracket here, and if you go over to the DrMC, you will see the yellow bracket with some really, really good players, and we're looking at 2 really good players here, the 37th-seeded Catpants and the 20th-seeded Moto. I'm JB Henry. I'm joined by Jon-Dat Flindo, and Flindo still back and forth here between these 2.
Yeah, looking at Catpants' board, though, I think she's getting a little bit flustered with how much is cut off. She's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of her columns are kind of spired. She's really just working with 3 and 5 at this point, trying to get those knocked down as best she can. Meanwhile, Moto just, in the groove, bobbing his head back and forth. He's feeling this level right now. He is in great control. Catpants trying to get something going here.
Yeah, just these high elevation stacks are really starting to get to her here, and I think the speed might be as well. And I think we might be hearing the decider bell. Or not. But we continue to roll here. There's the decider bell. Over on DrMC1. We might have to ring it over here for DrMC2 as it's 1-1 here. And these players just trying to figure out this board here, Flindo. The cleaner board definitely now is in Motomas's favor, but I think the speed really starting to hit these players hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Motomas is starting to feel that timing on the speed just a little bit. Had that flip that he could have gone for with the double red, didn't quite get it. Hey, put that down.
I need to give myself a crown here.
Motomas started trying to get the pills that he needs. Did not want that double yellow there. He's going to be able to drop that down, though. This yellow-blue, perfect for him. Just manages to get it back over into the correct column.
Yeah, and he's trying to, keep that poker face, but I could tell just by his body language there, he was like, oh, I didn't want to over-push that, but managed to make the correction there. Right now, 15-13 here, and the speed really starting to get to Catpants. Really has no access to viruses. She's just digging at this point, Flindo.
Yeah, kind of wild that we're this far in and only at speed 48 for both of these players. And I think a lot of that is due to neither one of them really pressing down, JB.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, you really can't afford to press down. You just make too much of a mistake. But some really good combos here by catpants as she is trying to dig out and start getting access to viruses here. Virus lead now firmly in motomas's favor as he is trying to just get some sort of momentum here. He would love a double blue. He would really love anything that can just start opening virus clears for him, and he will start getting them.
Look at this clear that catpants has got set up. Boom, 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 and boom.
And a virus to boot. What a lovely combo. That's going to drop a quad down on Moto.
Catpants has done just such a great job to bring her board down to a more manageable level. 9 to 8 viruses. Board health still in favor of Motomas, even more so with that little cluster of combos that he just made. Wonder if he'll maybe go for the horizontal yellow here at the bottom of the board. It does. He is definitely showing that he wants to do that.
Yeah, he's definitely in clear mode here. I'll be interested to see how he applies this red-blue if he ever gets a chance to play it. And I do like this play here. He's really got to protect that column 3, though, because if catpants can get garbage down, it's going to be a bad time. But it looks like he is going to get things down here. And I like that play, Flindo, really setting himself up for that blue clear.
Yeah, now he just needs... I think I would have gone ahead and put the double yellow, the yellow blue, because he had the double yellow there. Doesn't matter now. He's got it set up, gets the double blue anyway. Moto takes game 3.
Moto with that all clear, putting him up 2-1 here, looking to put this away. And he's still got to take on I think the winner of this takes on Ibar. So definitely a big challenge ahead for our players. As Moto texting his mom, yeah, I won a game.
All right, and we are off in game 4. Pretty good board to start off with. Catpants trying to make some combos quickly here. Moto as well. Neither one of them has sent a combo yet, but looks like Moto's going to get the first one here. Nice undertuck, though, from Motomas.
Yeah, I think he overtucked it a little bit, but the thing is here, as we say, you want to just get that board elevation down first before you start wanting to get too cute with the combos, and that's definitely what Motomas's goal here is, Flindo. Just wanting to make sure he doesn't have any sort of risky play. He would really want to get that red off of column 4 just to secure himself a little bit of space, and doesn't go with that double red. I think I might have gone with the double red there in 4.
Yeah, and catpants gets that blue on top of the reds in column 4 that I was a little bit concerned about for her. Turned it into a really nice combo. Would love to see another blue-red for her. She gets it, but she doesn't get it quite where she wanted it to. So that's going to leave her column 8 a bit precarious here, but she's going to be able to clear this out. See if she goes vertically or horizontally. She's going to take the vertical drill down.
Yeah, and Flindo and our viewers, if you're looking at like rows 2 to 5 on that right side, it is a blue staircase. So if a blue rush can happen, I think you're going to see a lot of combos happening. But as you know, blue doesn't come too terribly often as a rush. So really going to have to be creative here in figuring out how to solve that right side of the board.
Yeah, Motomas really not needing yellow at all, just blue, just red, using any yellows that he gets to create strategic garbage to make combos to send over to catpants. I like what he's been putting together. I just don't like the amount of yellows he's getting, JB.
Yeah, the yellow is definitely stopping him here, and he's playing a very, very risky board, but is going to get himself a good setup here. And this double blue going to be a very critical decision. Goes all the way to the right. I think that's the right play. You don't want to get too overly zealous with your red or your blues, and good play there as well by Moto, as he is holding on to a 5-virus lead here. But board health, really anybody's game. I probably slightly favor catpants at this point.
Yeah, catpants has had some really nice setups going for her. This yellow-blue going to be really nice. She's not going to go for the combo. Interesting. Wonder if she's maybe waiting to drop some more reds down. Maybe looking for a yellow-red, especially now to create a triple out of that. Oh, okay, she's not going to go for it. She's just going to go for the double clear, followed by another double clear. Trying to get a little bit of a stun lock here onto Motomas and force him into a decider. Can she do it? We'll have to see.
But Motomas had a good setup, just waiting to go on that right side, as he is continuing to pour things on here. He can get himself a little bit of a bracket combo. But no, he is going to do a drill combo, and I think that's a smart play, just maintaining that yellow-blue, seeing if you can get yourself a good combo here. And big cheers over on DrMC1 for one of our players. You'll have to find out who and go watch. Have both those streams up. But motomas here looking to put this match away. Catpants saying no, I want to go to a decider. We will see here as these players continue to roll on.
Yeah, and I got it 16-14, now 14-14. I'm liking the diversity of Catpants just a little bit more. As far as number of colors of virus it's about even, actually. But Catpants is a little bit cleaner. Something just devastating. I don't know what happened over on DrMC1. You'll have to check it out for yourselves. No spoilers here from us. We couldn't if we wanted to because we don't know. But
that yellow bracket Flindo just has some big names on it. But we've got a couple of big names here. Catpants and Moto. Moto down to his final 9. Catpants down to her final 10 here. Moto's playing a little bit higher speed. That means he's played more pieces on his board. But, oh, look at this, a short stack here. Going to really set things up. He's down to his final 5, looking to put this one away.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Moto now. Goes ahead and takes the drill clear to get access to the yellow. He's just going to need 5 more reds, and he'll be moving on to the next round. Catpants may have something to say about that, though. She's trying to make some combos here. The reds just are not coming for motomas right now. I love what he's doing with those blue-yellows, stacking them up, trying to make some combos. Gets a triple. This red's going to do it.
Time, and Moto in a big match advances here. Those were all clears. I don't believe it, but a really, really good match here. Catpants losing to Moto 3-1. All right, let's fire off these second round matches in 3, 2, 1. Pills. Off we go. And flat boards up top and semi-flat. But what's interesting, there's nothing on that bottom row, which means if we can get a whole column clear, drop time definitely going to be a huge factor, Flindo.
Yeah, this is one of those boards that you don't read really too often in Dr. Mario with that completely empty row at the bottom. Excuse me, words are hard.
Yes, they are.
But yeah, it's really interesting to see, though. Larvae and DSS just continuing to throw blows at each other. I think slight board advantage to davesmithsays here at the moment. He's making those Dave-style combos that we always love to call here at the DrMC because we don't know what the heck he's doing.
And that's what, like I said, if there's one thing that I've learned from commentating DrMC for the past nearly 5 years is that if it's a misdrop, it probably isn't until it, for sure. Looking at our top board here, Moto in a bit of a trouble here. Ibar playing a very, very clean board, just playing phenomenally well. It's packed on the boards for both Dave Smith and Larvae here. Dave in a really, really tough way here. Larvae trying to pour on the combos. She's going to get a combo, but look at that big combo from Dave Smith raining down a quad.
Yeah, meanwhile, up top, Ibar sending a quad over to Motomas, and Ibar's just speed running this game at this point. He's not having to do much to really stun Motomas. Motomas in trouble in a big way. He manages to get that column dropped down, but still in a big pickle here, and it's looking pretty precarious for him. Not sure if he's going to be able to get out of this one, but look at that combo.
Woo!
That's going to help.
I don't think anybody told Ibar that Silver Speed is in December, but he is going to get the win here, and he goes up 1-0.
1-0. No, Larvae in trouble, and Larvae tops out.
All right, so Ibar taking a crown, Dave Smith taking a crown.
And off we go in the top, Motomas and Ibar. Ibar looking to put that red-blue on the left. He's going to get a horizontal drop cross from it. And really nice combo, sending off that first bit of garbage over to Motomas. Set up with a blue-yellow here. Motomas would love to see a red-yellow, but now this double yellow is going to be perfect for him, and he does take that combo opportunity.
Meanwhile, we have gotten started on game 2 on the bottom of the board here, and a lot of 0-drop clears, those short stack clears, going to be very, very helpful for our players here. Larva already off to a very, very good start here, and is going to get a nice double blue combo, and is going to drop a little blue onto Dave Smith's side. Meanwhile, Dave Smith looking to make some plays here, getting some more garbage with Larva interrupting the plays here. 45-51. Larva off to an early start. A big sweet tea from both players, and Larva converting that sweet tea to a triple.
Yeah, meanwhile, at the top, ibaar with an opportunity. He had an opportunity a couple times to drop down that red piece of that red tower in column 7 and make a horizontal out of it. Elected not to do it. Now I see why. He wanted the blue yellows, and he was able to get it. Not sure about that blue yellow. He's probably just using that to make some strategic garbage. And Larva tops out again. Dave goes up 2 crowns to none. Motomas putting up a pretty good fight here against ibaar. His board's a little tricky here, but he's brought it down and he's able to work through some stuff, JB.
Yeah, and Dave Smith is a top player. Don't let that 44 seat fool you. He just took his 5 and 2 and he's like, I'm good. He's definitely a dark horse candidate here, and I really think it's going to be a very, very tough green bracket final here, as motomas in a bit of a danger, managing to get that stack down. He is just trying to survive here and does lower that stack. I like that good, smart horizontal play, but again, if Flindo, ibaar, I don't think ibaar got the note that the speed tournament was next month.
Yeah, I know that ibaar has been practicing a lot and in sort of a speed style kind of versus, and I think we're seeing that here. I hope that doesn't come back to bite him later on in the bracket. Should he win this match, we'll have to see. But ibaar just completely in control here, doing some really nice work.
Yeah, ibaar representing the Midwest contingent. Oh, and there's a big quad coming down, but it is going to help. One more virus off the board for ibaar. And then 2 more with that double red. I notice ibaar really likes to leave some spires up on the board. That can be problematic in versus play if things go right on top of them, and they tend to. So they're almost like lightning rods for garbage. But 7 viruses to go here for ibaar. Meanwhile, on the bottom of the board here, Dave Smith getting Larva in a bit of a pickle here, trying to put this one away on Larva, but Larva continuing to fight and stay in this here, though she is running out of real estate.
Yeah, looking pretty spicy for her now. Good play to
combo.
Get that drop down. And I love what she did with that, getting that drop down as well. Wow. What a combo from Larva.
I think Larva definitely Packy's skill rubbing off on her. As you may know, Larva and Packy are engaged, and congratulations to 2 fantastic people. Proud to call friends here in the community. That said, though, Larva's still just trying to survive here and just getting some really, really good, smart piecemeal combos to stay alive.
Yeah, meanwhile, at the top, it's pretty close, a 14-6 game. Motomas has made this a game again. His board is looking super clean. He's been just dropping garbage upon garbage on ibaar. ibaar's looking pretty buried here. He's just got that huge column in column 7, now starting to bring that down.
Oh, but he can get a tuck here, Flindo.
Yeah, but look at his column 1, how buried that blue virus is. He's probably going to have to work down and go horizontally, especially now with Motomas's garbage there, and with the red and the yellow in column 1, and now drops and blocks off the opportunity to clear off the yellows in column 4 to potentially set up a horizontal. Motomas is just throwing the gauntlet here at ibaar. He really wants to take a crown off of a really good player here.
I don't know who threw a copy of the NES game Gauntlet, but here we are. ibaar definitely just trying to survive here. He's got options, and it looks like he is going to just try to maybe combo down here. And again, just the combo falling right where he doesn't want it to. But this double blue is massive, and he's going to get another blue and take the all clear. But what a fight by Motomas there to make that one competitive. ibaar was running away with it.
All right, meanwhile, at the bottom, Larva's still hanging in there. Nice little combo from her. It's now 18-19. She's made this a game, JB.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the power of Old Bay keeping Larva alive here.
That's the power of love.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been told her blood type is Old Bay. She's maintaining a pretty good virus and board health lead over Dave Smith says. Meanwhile, we look up top here. Ibar really shifting. Oh, he doesn't like that move. And we have hit the decider bell over on DrMC 1 as, good combo here by Ibar. And I think if I'm Ibar here, maybe keeping an eye on my opponent's board. I see it's high elevation. I want to get some combos and put this one away.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ibar has got to go into attack mode here, and as motomas has now been able to drop his board a little bit, but Ibar's still not holding back here, trying to put this one away, as you were saying, JB. And Moto doing a really good job staying alive, but not good enough. He tops out. Ibar takes the game and the match, moves on to the finals of the green bracket.
All right, and that means it is time to focus on Larva and Dave Smith says here as we continue to watch this one here. Yeah, it is official. Ibar goes 3-0 against motomas, and we've still got plenty of game here. Dave Smith says looking to put Larva away here, but Larva is saying, no thank you, I want to continue playing.
Yeah, I think I really like the state of Larva's board here. She's going to be able to work down to this horizontal yellow at the bottom of her board. That piece of red garbage that Dave just dropped is going to block that off a little bit, but she's going to be able to open up that again real soon. Meanwhile, Dave Smith says just trying to send over those combos to continue to delay Larva. His board's looking a little messy, though. Larva with another great combo sends a quad over to Dave. And Larva is not going down without a fight here, JB.
Yeah, I think Larva was inspired by the match Packy played earlier. There were a couple of games in that match that were phenomenal. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You got to go watch it yourself. But Larva never saying die here. 4 viruses left on her board. And really the only easily accessible one is that yellow in column 7. But she is really making things work here.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Dave Smith says, looking to make some combos of his own, gets it with the horizontal yellow, stacking up the blues to drop down. He's down to 12, but still kind of buried here for Dave Smith says. Larva just trying to figure out a way to get down to those last 2 yellows. Got to get this double red under. She does manage to do it. Has the opportunity for a sweet tea here. Takes it.
But she's stacked too high up here, and Dave Smith might take advantage of that and start going on the combo attack here as we just continue to have some big matches and moments over on DrMC 1. 2-8 here as Larva just trying to get access to those 2 yellows on the bottom row.
And Larva looking to get this double red over. She does manage it, gets the sweet tea. Looking to get these reds drop down even more. I gotta think Larva really wants to get down and get those yellows in her column 5 cleared out and open up a double horizontal blue opportunity. Dave Smith says probably looking for some horizontals of his own to get dropped down and clear out this board. I don't know. Is this going to end in an all clear or a top out?
It's getting very, very close here. Dave Smith's column 3 a little precarious here. A misdrop could be big trouble. Larva starting to get good stacks here on the middle of her board, really looking for some sort of combo here to really open up the board. I don't like where she put that red-blue, but she may be setting up for a combo of her own here.
Dave's got to be really careful. An accidental mistap to the left could be detrimental. But as I say that, he brings it down and shows me the business. Yeah,
and Larva here has a drop cross. She's going to take it. Oh, gets one of the yellows. She's down to her final virus. Can she get that last virus accessible? Dave Smith is completely buried. Everything on the bottom row just inaccessible. Both these players firing combos back and forth.
Dave with a triple. Drops the red piece onto the yellow that Larva wanted open. Larva going to go for a horizontal here. She's going to get it. Is she going to go ahead? Yeah, she is going to go ahead and take the garbage, strategic garbage, to get that combo and continue to stun Dave Smith, but it's not going to be enough. He gets the horizontal red.
Oh, and Dave Smith takes the sweep. But those two fought hard for that match here. Larvae was playing very good survival, but Dave Smith is going to the green final where he will face Ibar, and we'll have that here for you in just a moment here on the DrMC2. All right, over here on DrMC2 in 3, 2, 1, pills. I had a feeling it was going to be this. I mean, Dave Smith at 44 again doesn't really do justice to his ability. Ibar, though, very familiar with this top 16 scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the third consecutive top 16 he's made.
Yeah, Ibar, a very good player. Dave Smith, a very good player as well. Both of these guys just already going to town on each other, combo-wise, just sending that garbage over. I love that clear that Dave Smith made. He was wanting to set up the blue-yellows in the center of his board, and unfortunately he got the pills, but Ibar had blocked it off.
Yeah, Ibar is just making those combos very fortuitously and at the right time here, and a good triple, and he just starts pouring it on. He's going to want to continue to pour those triples on Flindo. If he can get that column 5 stacked up, he could top Dave Smith out.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those that are not aware, if you send a combo of 3 or 4 over, then you're guaranteed to have a piece of garbage fall in the center of that board and potentially top your opponent out, as JB was just saying. And Ibar doing a really good job of dropping his board down to get out of danger of that.
We have our chat saying Ibar is the kind of guy to win 2 prizes in one go at the claw machine. Well, let's see if he can get his wins one at a time here. Double red would be huge, and he had it coming, but he wanted to wait. And he is holding on to a big virus lead, 15 viruses over Dave Smith here in this first game.
Yeah, Dave Smith, a little bit of trouble here. Really needs to figure out how to get this column of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, excuse me, down. No, it is 5. It's been a long weekend here.
Yeah. And Dave Smith firing 2 consecutive 2 combos at the same time. And the game, if that happens, the game will fire all 4 pieces if it happens soon enough between each other.
Yeah, Dave manages to get that column 4 worked down a little bit.
This combo. Ibar just looking down the board here, and he's just still holding on to this big lead. But, I've noticed this from Ibar. He gets that good hot start, and then the combo pieces kind of come down, and they handcuff him for a little bit, and he kind of has to go into that combo garbage clear mode.
Yeah, that's one thing that Ibar is very good at, is managing that garbage and turning it into gold, as Swang would say. But again, Dave Smith says also just as capable in that regard, and that's why this is one of those really great matchups. And 31-10, it's a clear virus advantage for Ibar, but Dave Smith just continuing to stun lock Ibar, not allowing him to play, and that's exactly what you have to do against an opponent like this.
Yeah, to play well at this game, you have to allow your opponent to not play. Also, big shout out to Pam Van Richards saying this is a fun matchup. One of our finalists in 2023. Definitely missing you here, and hopefully we'll be seeing you in 2025.
Indeed. Ibar's starting to get a little high on his board. Oh, and Dave sends a quad over to Ibar. Clear some garbage there in his column 8. Helped him out just a little bit. That blue-yellow thought Ibar might have gone over to column 8 to get the drill down. Elects to try to go for a fat log here in the center of his board. Elects not to get it, but sends over a triple anyway.
Yeah, and Ibar now starting to build up that board and send that garbage down to Dave Smith, and really dropping it down in critical columns, which Dave's got to wait till they are completely at the bottom of the board, which buys Ibar a little bit of time here. And Ibar really taking advantage of that situation here. Gets a nice L, turns that into another clear, and then converts another clear, has himself a double either way he wants. He is going to just drop down, and hopefully nothing drops in column 5 for Ibar. Or does he go vertical on column 8? No, he goes for the combo on the left side of the board and just continues to combo, just stun locking Dave Smith into submission here. and then a drop down. This double yellow comes down. Ibar down to his final 4 viruses. Dave Smith dropping a big quad here as Ibar trying to put this one away and take an early lead.
Yeah, Ibar really close here, and this horizontal blue, exactly what he wants.
But
he's going to be able to get this. He doesn't go for the horizontal. He goes for the vertical. And now a blue on top of that, so it's not detrimental for him yet. Some blues could still allow him to open this up. He does still have the horizontal blue opportunity if he wants to go for it, but I think now JB vertically is probably the way to go, although now as I look at his board, a blue-red will finish this out.
Yeah, blue-red finishes this one out, but it's really going to come down if Ibar can even get it here.
There it is.
And there it is, dropping it down, and Ibar taking game number 1.
Dang, that was just the first crown.
Yeah, these two are just intensely good players, and it's noting that Dave Smith also playing with a neon shirt under his, or a neon sign under his shirt, and that's just because Dave Smith is just that bright of a player.
Indeed. One of the brightest here in all regards here at the DrMC, and just showing off what he can do here, sending those combos over to Ibar, is Dave Smith says. Probably looking for a red-yellow here. Ideally, he's gonna get it. Gets the drop combo, and also sets him up for this nice vertical here in column 3.
Yeah, Ibar is setting up some blues over on that left side here. Doesn't really have any good clear opportunities for viruses. Meanwhile, Dave Smith doesn't have a lot of chances to play red here. Really covered up just by a lot of yellow, a lot of blue here, so he's trying to open up his board. And Ibar, meanwhile, a little bit handcuffed here. That there's a piece of blue garbage in column 4 really making him stuck.
Yeah, Ibar's board was looking a lot more precarious about 10 pills ago. He was able to bring this down quite a bit, and now he is looking pretty clean here. And just doing a great job. But looking over at Dave Smith says, he's starting to clean up his board a little bit as well, JB.
Yeah, and he's got a couple of really good setups here. Just that garbage-heavy top line here. Not a lot of access for clears. And then also, he's really got to be careful of column 3. He does that overhang there, although he's going to have a little bit of yellow garbage drop down. If he gets garbage falling into column 3, that's going to buy him 3 seconds of doing nothing. And I think Ibar is aware of that. Ibar dropping a big triple down the center of Dave Smith's board here, looking to take that early 2-0 lead. And these two, this is a dogfight. Like, these two, so good at what they do. They're both fantastic speed players. They're both brilliant versus players. Really just two stalwarts of the game, and I love watching these two go at it.
Yeah, and you know, also worth noting, there's two great guys in general.
Yeah.
There's, you know, no matter who this wins, you're going to be happy for them no matter what. And that's the kind of camaraderie we love to see here. You know, no matter what, you're going to be happy with who comes out on top.
Ibar turning on the speed, though, really going back into speedrun mode here, just starting to wipe away that left side of the board. He's down to 15 viruses, and he's, again, holding that lead here. And I think he's just decided, yeah, I'm going to play fast. That's what we saw, you know, in a couple matches earlier with other players, is I'm just going to play fast. You just got to try to slow me down.
Yeah, and again, that is a big part of Ibar's versus style here, and it's worked well for him so far. Dave Smith trying to get those combos as he likes to do. Dave Smith, a well-known fancy combo maker, and it's just wild to see some of the things he comes up with. He's looking for this double yellow, really nice cross clear there from Dave Smith says. Now I think looking to go and get this blue horizontally. He does. He gets the drop. Ibar's board starting to get a little high. If Dave Smith says is able to get a stun lock going, that could be detrimental for Ibar.
Great cross clear by Ibar. Going to drop 3 more pieces down, and that red garbage in 5. Tough for Ibar, and Ibar now stacked up a little high. He's got to drop things down a little bit just to protect himself. Does not want that top out.
Dave Smith says looking for another horizontal. gets it into a drop triple. Really nice play there from Dave.
But Ibar sending one over himself here, and Ibar's going to get himself a drop triple again. So continuing to pour on the pressure here. Ibar buried on that left side, probably going to want to work the right side a little bit here just to give himself a little bit more advantage in the virus count here. He is up by 7 viruses against Dave Smith, and I like the setup here by Ibar. And I don't like that. Made a bit of a misplay, but he's turned it into something good here. If he can get another blue-yellow, and he will, it'll drop down, and then he'll drop down a little bit more here. There's a quad, just, your casual quad here in a tight garbage situation here, continuing to keep Dave Smith at bay. And it looks like, I was going to say horizontal is the way to go on that left side, but Ibar deciding to just kind of stack things up, get himself some threes, and get himself set up into other combos.
Yeah, now Dave Smith has been making some really nice plays himself. He's only down by 3 viruses. Neither board is super great. It's hard to say who's I favor at the moment. Maybe a slight edge to Dave Smith says, as he is continuing to drop these combos down onto Ibar, but Ibar just got a huge drop combo, gonna send 4 pieces of garbage over to Dave Smith says. Dave Smith doesn't look like he cares at all, just sends some garbage right back over to Ibar.
Yeah, and Ibar just really came with that combo out of nowhere here, so he's really just got to work on that left side, or excuse me, the right side. Meanwhile, Dave Smith is just trying to dig out here. He does have some good outs here. A double red would be big for him, but he gets himself that tight drop triple.
And again, some big action going on over at the DrMC 1. Make sure you have both streams up to see what all is going on here and there. You don't want to miss the action anywhere. It's been a great day so far. We have some more brackets coming up later, but still we got to get through this one. And Dave Smith with a really nice drop into a triple play. Looking to get this red at the bottom cleared out so he can go horizontally with the blues, and then potentially even with the reds after that, but he's got to clear out this red first to get there.
Yeah, and Ibar, I think, working on getting some of this yellow riffraff done. He's got setups, he's just got to dig down for him, and Dave Smith's got to really unbury that right corner. But both these players in really good spots here. Dave Smith with the virus advantage and board health advantage here, really trying to put this one away. But Ibar saying not so fast. But Dave Smith just needing a red. So Ibar needing to figure out a combo, and he needs to figure it out quick, but not quite enough there. So Dave Smith evens it up at 1 apiece. These two fighting tooth and nail here as we start game number 3. And I think we're going to see potentially a simul combo. No, actually, the simul triple combo by both players, nearly dropped at the same exact location too. So these players both fired up, ready to go for game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Same combo, same garbage. They did the same thing that we both saw. And that's just one of those combos like, oh, that's pretty. Let's do that. And Ibar just continued to make more pretty combos. Drops, I believe that was a triple over on Dave Smith says. Both boards still kind of high, trying to get those dropped down. That double blue, not where I thought Dave Smith would put that. I thought he'd elect to go in column 4 and knock that down a little bit, JB.
Yeah, and Ibar just continuing to short stack here. Death by 1,000 combos as that triple comes down, and now Dave Smith running out of space in column 4, and Ibar continuing to pour the pressure on here as the lights come down, and it gets serious here at TORG Gaming Expo in Columbus, and that is a top out for Ibar. So Ibar now up 2-0.
Or 2-1.
Or 2-1. Counting's hard. Math is hard.
Indeed.
Words are hard. Everything's difficult.
And here we go in game 4. Probably both players going for that center red-yellow. They do that. Ibar, though, elects not to go for the combo. Not sure what he was thinking there. That totally fine. Just a different style of play.
Oh, but now he's in trouble here. Good survival. He was in very stacked up high on that 4th column.
This double yellow going to be great for Ibar.
Oh, look at this quad. It's a quad from Ibar.
Look at that.
Dave's going to send a triple of his own, but oh man, Ibar really starting to throw out the haymakers here, Flindo.
Yeah, and this yellow-blue is going to be great for iBar, too. He's going to get a sweet tea into a drop triple. And look at this double blue. If he does what I think he's going to do, yep, he gets the L, yeah, the all-blue L, yeah. Really nice plays so far by iBar. You got to think maybe not taking that early combo was on purpose. As Dave Smith says, just trying to fight his way back into this game.
It is currently 38-28 here as iBar holding on to a virus and board health lead. iBar really wanting to put this one away. He knows how good Dave Smith is. Dave Smith, again, don't let that 44 seed fool you. He is a very, very good player, and iBar knows that, and iBar going to get himself a drop combo here. I wonder if he's going to go for that one-play triple, and he is. Good play there. You know, he's got that speed pedigree, so you know if you got to get those efficient clears, you have to take them, especially when you want to get that all clear goal ultimately.
Absolutely, and Dave Smith said had a nice little fat log on his side earlier. Would really love to get that piece of red in column 2 cleared out and go for the blue sweet tea. It's going to be a little harder to get to now, though. He will have to clear out the blues on top of it to get there. But iBar just running away with this one. Some more red yellow would be really great for iBar right now, as Dave just struggling to stay in.
iBar really needing a lot of red here, but I love this tuck play. Look at that quad combo. iBar is so good at that, and really just burying Dave's left side and really making it hard for Dave to really get any momentum going here. iBar wanting to put this one away here. He's going to get himself another double combo, a triple coming down on his board here. Dave Smith really trying to make the best of this situation here. Got himself a combo. Could have had himself a short stack here, but as we know, Dave likes to play those elaborate combos, and he gets himself a double combo there, starting to stun lock iBar.
Yeah, looking pretty good, but iBar's got that red-yellow, able to get the drill down in column 1. Looking to clear horizontally. I wonder what he's got in mind for the left side of his board, but I see that drop cross clear from iBar. Really, really fantastic. Dave Smith has done a really great job, though, staying in and keeping this kind of close.
Yeah, Dave is, you know, he's got ice cold water in his veins, and we're definitely seeing that on display here. He's not going to let this stack really affect him too terribly much. He's just going to stay laser focused here.
Yeah, blue-yellow, absolutely great for iBar. He's now just about free and clear. If he can open up a horizontal red opportunity, then he's got the yellows that he needs on top to clear it out.
Ooh.
And he's really close to being able to do it. Just got it. Oh, and that blue is going to make it even easier for iBar.
And I think Flindo, iBar likely going to try to get this red garbage vertically off, although that he may have had a little bit of a change of plans here. He's got that one virus left. Dave Smith knows he's got the one virus left, and there it is, and that is it. iBar advances to the top 8. What a match between these two players. So